We review Grace Vienna sausages with the Yuka app to check what the ingredients are, and it only got 2 out of 100. So we're gonna check that out. Cause I used to eat this a lot as a youth. So I'm gonna find out what the good things and what the bad things. So I'm gonna start with the bad things. So the main bad thing inside Grace Vienna sausages is that it has something they call sodium nitrite, which is a preservative, and preservatives are just used to make it that food last longer on the shelves. But this preservative, sodium nitrite, when it's mixed with other food, it creates something else called nitrosamines. I might not pronounce that right, but I'll put it right here. And the problem with nitrosamines is that it's been labeled as being probably carcinogenic to humans. And it was labeled by the International Agency of Cancer Research. So they said it's probably carcinogenic to humans. And carcinogenic just means that it can be linked to cancer. Alright, so the other negatives are, when we were checking in the Yuka app, where that it had 459 milligrams of salt, and then it had 2.5 grams of saturated fat. That was when we checked on the Yuka app. When I checked the actual product, I was seeing, what was it? Yeah. So for saturated fat, I was seeing it at 3 grams instead of the 2.5 grams that we saw on Yuka app. And for sodium, we were seeing 530 milligrams instead of the 459 that we saw in the Yuka app. So this might just be like some change that was done for the packaging, not sure, but I just want to point out that difference. You know what I mean? With the real product that I'm looking at right now, and then the measurements that we got from the Yuka app. Alright, so it had some positive too. It has some positives too. So one of the positives is that the Yuka app mentioned is that it had 6 grams of protein, it had 0 sugar, which is always good, and it had around 100 calories, which the Yuka app labeled as being okay. So those are the measurements when I saw it in the Yuka app. When I check the actual product right here, what I'm looking at, it's 7 grams of protein and it's 120 calories. Good thing is, still no sugar. So let me keep with that and worry that, keep that up. So just to point out that difference too. So there was some difference with the negatives with the info we were looking at when the Yuka app, and there's just some difference with the positive too. Just some increase in measurements, it looked like. Yeah. Alright, so what does this all mean? So the main negative, as we said, is that it has a preservative in it called sodium nitrite. And when it's mixed with certain stuff, as we said, it can create something else called nitrosamines, which the International Agency of Cancer Research said was probably carcinogenic. So it can, be linked to cancer. Remember, they said probably carcinogenic to humans, so I'll make sure I point that out. I can't tell you what to eat. As some used to eat this a whole heap as a youth. Like, when you even know some people used to like drink the juice or the water day and night. So yeah, I don't know what we're not used to. The problem is, we just want to be more aware of what are in the ingredients for these foods that we're eating every day. You know what I mean? So yeah, we just have to make it more known what these ingredients are. So if you have any thoughts or any type of food where you want to review and check with the Yuka app and help explain some of them ingredients there, just leave a comment and make sure to say like and subscribe. But yeah, we're there.